Good afternoon, YouTubers. T-Square with T-Square Talks. Hope everybody's having a great day. Today, don't really have a topic to talk about, so I kind of want to talk about having a little bit of dry powder on hand for what could be coming. A lot of people are talking about a huge drop in the precious metals price. However, me personally, I don't think it's going to be as huge as people are saying. I heard someone actually say today, get ready for a huge drop. And I'm like, it ain't going to be that big. I'm thinking we might see $1 drop over the next, literally this morning. I'm thinking we're going to see something on Wednesday today at the time of you guys watching this. I'm actually filming this on Tuesday night. I think we could see potentially a fast, sharp drop. I'm hoping to see 2150, but realistically, I think it could only get down to about 2190. We could see that Wednesday morning, which for you guys should be this morning. But there's a possibility that we could see it on Thursday because there's a lot of data coming out that I think is going to be cooked up. And what I mean by that is manipulated up. And they're going to make the dollar look stronger than it is. And so we'll see how that plays out. I know I'm ready. I kind of hate to say that I've already overbought in what I should have been buying for the month. But I am a little bit prepared to take the plunge if we see a good dollar drop. Because there's a lot of good coins or rounds out there right now. You guys saw the other day that I picked up a bunch of these right here. I'll zoom in on it. Oh, before I go any further, if you guys enjoyed the video, please help me out. Take a quick minute, hit that thumbs up button. I'm starting to see a slowdown in subscribers and everything now that the giveaway and stuff is over. That's all right. I'm not going to lose faith. I'm going to keep doing the videos, and we're going to keep going strong. Leave me a comment too and let me know what you think. And definitely, if you guys are watching this Wednesday morning and all of a sudden Wednesday you see that big drop, definitely leave me a comment and say, nice call. So I am ready. This was one of the deals that I picked up the other day, a little while back, probably about the last drop that we saw it go down. But I'm hoping we're going to see it dip again. A lot of people now are getting skittish on buying precious metals. I can't believe I am saying this, but I am actually seeing it now. I talk to a lot of people, and a lot of people are saying, you know, they're using the other people, I guess you could say, as a way to cite their info. And what I mean by that is they're saying, oh, I saw on YouTube that somebody said that, you know, we're going to see it go down really low. And so I'm holding out and that's it. And I'm waiting. But it's not just that. A lot of it comes down to, I think people are starting to struggle now more to make ends meet. Even the stacking community are starting to have a harder time making ends meet. A lot of that, I believe, comes down to how well prepared you are for the downturn. If the economy really does take a dip, a tank, a great recession, I don't know, a great depression, then you want to be prepared. You don't want to be in heavily debt. You want to make sure that you guys are out of debt. You don't owe a whole lot of money. You want to maximize your money because as interest rates are going up, it makes it harder. Even a simple small bill on a credit card. I'll be honest. I use credit card a lot lately because I can, in some cases, buy precious metals and pay them in, 4 weeks, 3 weeks. And that can work with you, but that can also work against you. I know some people out there automatically jump to the conclusion and say, oh, then you're losing money because you're paying interest on that. And if I'm carrying a balance, absolutely. But credit cards, they don't automatically charge you interest. You know, you charge something and, you know, it's good that you know your billing cycle. You know when your bills come due. You know how long you have to keep that interest free. What I mean by that is, and not all companies are going to allow you to use a credit card. Some will, some won't. And that's hit or miss. Even some of the ones I deal with will, and some of the companies I deal with won't. But the ones that do, it gives me a little bit of an edge because I don't pay interest until the bill comes due. You don't start your interest. If let's say you start charging and your bill comes due on we'll say the 18th. Well, until the 18th, you're not paying any interest. So essentially, if it's the 20th, or in right now's case, the 27th, I think, 27th, that gives you a little bit of kind of free leeway. Gives you time to get it at a cheaper deal, and then who knows what could happen. Now, you know, I've said time and time again that yes, I've had to give up products that I've bought in, and essentially, unfortunately, didn't really have the money. But as long as you can juggle, I mean, I grew up in a business family, so I know firsthand that people that have businesses tend to juggle payments. I talk to people all the time that own their own businesses, and they're like, you know, money comes in. It's like the tides. It comes and it goes. And if you think that people that own businesses have this huge reserve of cash sitting there, they don't always have extra cash sitting there. And if you are stacking metals or investing in different stuff, I'm not just a metals guy. I have some cryptocurrencies, despite I know there might be some subscribers that are against cryptocurrencies. I'm not totally against them. I know I'm going to get a comment for this later that says, you're participating in the mark of the beast. I don't think that cryptos in general is the mark of the beast. I think that I've heard some people say that back when Social Security numbers came out, they thought that was the mark of the beast. And I don't want to get into religious viewpoints because, that can kind of cause friction in a community. But, with cryptos, I believe cryptos are just a casino, essentially. It's people betting that a certain crypto coin is going to go up and it's going to keep going up. And, with anything, you're betting on, we'll say roulette. You bet that 16 is going to come up. That's kind of a long shot. That's like betting on a cryptocurrency. But if you're going to take a bet and you're going to say, I bet you a red number is going to come up, that's like betting on Bitcoin, in my opinion. It's a pretty safe bet. You got a 50-50 odds with Bitcoin. It's pretty safe that it's going to kind of keep moving up, but a day is going to come when I believe it is going to plunge. And I don't want to be in that. And I especially not a big Bitcoin fan, only because it's an asset that's already so high. Look what it hit today. You got precious metals coming down. You got all kinds of stuff coming down, but yet you got Bitcoin moving up to almost 60K. Not far off from its all-time high. In fact, it's only 15% from its all-time high. Now, I know I am big on a few smaller coins. I really like Shiba. I've got quite a bit of it. And, I hope one day Shiba will take off. It's doing great this year. Already up 30 or 40% so far. I kind of wish I had taken a bigger position when it was low. But I was kind of scared. And, I ain't going to lie, I wanted more precious metals. With that being said, silver and gold, that's safety. That's safety. That is the money. That has value. These manipulations of stuff going up, stuff coming down. I was talking to a dealer today who's a good friend of mine, and, we were texting back and forth, and he's like, what? With 500 ounces going into a Tomahawk missile, you really think it has the potential to go down? I said, do I think it can go down on paper? Yes. Do I think people can get scared and sell some of their position? Absolutely. Do I think it will stay down for the long run? No way. No way. In fact, I really think that a solid number right now, a good support number, is 23. But I know a lot of people are going to say, wait a minute, how can you say 23 is support level if it's sitting at 22.50? Because honestly, I think we're going to see $23 again literally by Friday. I think we're going to see a good drop either Wednesday or Thursday, but then I think we're going right back up. And if not this week, then for sure probably next week. Now, I don't know 100%. I can only tell you my beliefs on this stuff. Precious metals is great, and it's real wealth. And on top of that, yes, I've been trying to pick up some bullion coins that I can pick up at a bullion price, but they're not really bullion coins. Some of y'all know I had mentioned in a video yesterday about the Britannia Liberty coin that Universal Coin and Bullion has. I mean, I kind of felt bad that I could only get 3 because that's the max that they're allowing. But on the flip side, like a few people on the chat said, 3 is better than none. And they're right, because I think the demand on that coin with such a low mintage, I mean, you're talking 250 or 260,000 of the coins made in silver. I mean, could be a hot coin. Coins like that I usually see go up right off the bat. Not right off when they first roll out, because right now the market's getting flooded. And a lot of companies are just buying them, and they want to be the first one to sell them. And they want to put them out there. In some cases, like Universal, they want to, pass them on to their customers at the lowest price. But in some cases, companies just want to make their markup and be done with it. And as that goes on, all of a sudden, when the stock starts drying up a little bit, because there's going to be people that are going to buy those coins, think about that, from both countries. Now, here's the downside. The U.S. made one, too. It was kind of like the, I think it was the Canada and the U.S. set that the U.S. and Canada both made the sets, but they reversed how they did it. Well, the Britannia and the Liberty, go and check that coin out. I'll show them. The day I get them, I will do a video on it. And I think because it's using the chief engravers for both the U.S. Mint and for the Royal Mint, I think we're going to see a high demand on that coin. And here's the thing. The U.S. version is a metal, not a coin. Now, some people think, oh, well, it's a metal. It comes from the U.S. Mint. It's still cool. Me, personally, I don't like metals. I prefer the coin. That's why I'm trying to get my hands on a bunch of the Britannias. With that being said, we're going to wrap up today's video. Keep an eye out for that dip. Hit that thumbs up button. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think. And we will see how things play out the rest of the week. So take care. I hope everybody has a great day. And I will see you guys again tomorrow on T-Square Talk. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.